Hello, Helsinki. The robot market will stagnate unless interoperability is addressed. My name is Aldus. I'm the founder and CEO of Meili Robots. At Meili Robots, we provide a universal fleet management system as a service for mobile robot operators. Think warehouses or manufacturing facilities. It enables the operators to collate their fleet onto one platform so they can have an overview, perform orchestration, and automate their fleet. Robot manufacturers do have their own fleet management systems, but it's not compatible with other vendors. Now the operators are using mixed vendor fleets, meaning that there's a cross-communication and a cross-compatibility issue. This is the interoperability issue. This in turn causes delays, loss of revenue, and can even lead to hazards on site. We provide the platform that you can put it all into one, and also you can scale your fleet and you have control all through one nice user-friendly interface. So let's take a use case as an example. This is a warehouse, everyone agrees, yes, let's get robots. We have robots in testing, we have a 5-year plan. 1, 2, 3, it should be as easy as this. But no, we're humans. Everyone has their own idea of what they want. Everyone has their own idea of what they think is right. So what happens is that you have now 4 different robots, no one really agrees, 4 systems to onboard, 4 systems to connect, 4 times the costs. We believe that you can just put it all into one big platform, the Meili system. Then you can scale as you want, you can scale with what robots you want, and you have more control and simplifying the system. The market size is enormous. It's in the hundreds of billions of dollars and currently, but that's not important or interesting. What's interesting is a trend that now we're seeing robots on the rise, and we can see in 2030 there's going to be roughly 7 million robots deployed. Of those 7 million, 5 million are mobile robots. This is our addressable market. If you also consider that less than 15% of warehouses will be using mobile robots in this time, we can then start seeing how trafficked and congested these on-site premises will be, only emphasizing more the need for our solution. We do have competitors, and they're roughly as young as we are, but what sets us apart is that we are focused towards a certain clientele, and we also can focus towards SMEs. We have traction at the moment. We have several pilot operations ongoing, and we're converting them into paying customers. We have very interesting collaborations and partners with the list ever growing. We have fantastic commercial projects coming up later this year. The team is small, but mighty. We are aiming to grow, and through this growth, we're also having a pre-seed round open at the moment, where we can use the capital to grow the team and build our competences. My name is Aldus, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Aldus. Now, on to the questions from the jury. So, what would you like to know about Meili Robots? In the pitch. We can't hear anyone just yet.
Oh, sorry. I guess I was mute. Yeah, sorry for that.
Happens.
Happens, sure. You mentioned you're focusing on SMEs, but can you elaborate that a bit more, that like what really sets you apart in terms of your focus versus what competitors are focusing on in terms of customers?
I can start with 2 of our competitors, which are offshoots out of Volkswagen and BMW Group. And they're very focused on that automotive market, which is incredibly complicated. They're also leaders, as in the automotive brands, are leaders in adopting robots. But this is too complex for us at this stage. We're too early and we're too young for this. For the SMEs, there are a lot of companies which are now adopting robots. We're coming into this fad or trend or phase of the industry where now the more entry-level companies can get robots and onboard it. And they are preparing themselves to avoid this interoperability issue by using software like ours, so they can just add robots as they go rather than having to onboard new software and new training every single time.
Thank you.
I'd like to ask, like, what is your overall roadmap of business development and the next steps there?
Next steps is, as mentioned, grow the team through the capital built. We do have very interesting conversations with certain partners, which we want to explore. We don't want to get to a stage that we are onboarding too much work. So I would say the first couple or half a dozen clients that we get on a larger scale, we focus with them and provide a better service and sort of build a waiting list. But we also do have the availability for small companies, such as other startups developing robot hardware, to sign up to our service as a software that can solve a lot of their problems, and they can focus on the hardware development and deployment of their robots or service. Sorry.